beloved child, today I come to speak to the depths of your heart, to remind you of a truth that the world often forgets. You are never alone. In your moments of confusion, fear, or weariness, know this: I am guiding you every step of the way. My love for you is unshakable, and the path I have designed for your life is filled with hope, joy, and purpose. Have you ever wondered why certain prayers seem unanswered, or why challenges persist in your life? These moments, dear child, are not signs of my absence, but evidence of my work. Every silent moment, every trial is shaping you into the person I created you to be. Do not lose heart. Today, I will share with you how to recognize my guidance, embrace the peace I offer, and live with the purpose I have planted in your soul. Stay with me until the end, for I will reveal the most powerful way to live out my lessons effectively in your daily life. These are not just teachings, but tools to transform your struggles into stepping stones, and your doubts into unshakable faith. As you listen, open your heart. Let my words bring light to the shadows of your worries and hope to the places that feel uncertain. You are more than your mistakes. You are my creation, my masterpiece, and I am here to lead you to a life that reflects my love. Suppose this message speaks to your soul. Like this video and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily. Together, let us walk this journey of faith and wisdom, discovering the blessings I have in store for you. Your faith will grow, your heart will find peace, and your life will be forever changed. Come now, my child, and hear what I have prepared for you today. God's silent guidance in daily life. My beloved child, when the world grows quiet and your prayers seem to go unanswered, do not despair. My silence is not a sign of abandonment, but a deeper act of love. In the stillness, I am working tirelessly for your good. Just as the roots of a tree grow strongest in the unseen depths, your faith is strengthened in moments of uncertainty. Trust in me, for I see what you cannot, and my plans for you are far greater than you can imagine. I know there are times when you wonder, where is God in all of this? You may feel as though you are walking through a wilderness, with no clear path in sight. But even in the wilderness, I am there. Just as I guided the Israelites with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, I am guiding you, though it may not always appear in the way you expect. Look closely at your life, and you will see my fingerprints in every blessing, every moment of grace, and even in the trials that have shaped your heart. You see, my child, I do not measure time as you do. What seems like delay is in fact perfect timing. Consider the words of Ecclesiastes 3:11. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Trust that every moment of waiting, every unanswered question, is preparing you for the blessings to come. The silence is where your faith takes root. It is where you learn to lean on me, to seek me not just for answers, but for my presence. Let me give you an example. Think of a seed planted in the ground. From above, it looks as though nothing is happening. The soil is dark and there are no signs of life. Yet beneath the surface, the seed is breaking open, sending roots deep into the earth. It is only after this unseen work is complete that the seed begins to sprout, pushing through the soil to reach the light. Your life is like this. The growth you long to see is happening, even if it is hidden from your eyes. But my guidance is not limited to grand gestures or life-altering events. It is woven into the fabric of your daily life. The kind word of a stranger, the unexpected opportunity, the strength you find to endure another day, these are all signs of my presence. I am with you in the smallest details, in the quiet nudges of your heart that lead you toward peace and purpose. Yet I know that trusting in what you cannot see is difficult. That is why I have given you my word, a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Psalm 119, verse 1 and 5. When you feel lost, return to my promises. They are unshakable, just as I am. Meditate on them, for they will remind you that I am faithful, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. It is also important, my child, to quiet the noise around you so you can hear my voice. The world is loud, filled with distractions that pull your heart in many directions. But I speak in whispers, in the gentle stillness that comes when you pause and turn your heart toward me. In the words of 1 Kings 19:12, I am not in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire. I am in the gentle whisper. Seek that stillness, and you will find me there. As you move through life, I want you to trust not just in my plans, but in my timing. Your journey will not always be easy, but it will always be purposeful. The delays you face are not denials, they are redirections. They are my way of leading you toward the blessings I have prepared for you. Blessings that align with the unique purpose I have given you. So, how can you recognize my guidance more clearly? Begin by opening your heart to gratitude. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your eyes will be open to my provision. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what you have into enough, and it transforms your heart to see my hand at work in everything. Next, trust the process, even when it feels slow. Faith is not about rushing ahead or forcing outcomes. It is about walking in step with me, knowing that I will provide what you need at the right time. Remember Isaiah 40:31. Those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. Finally, surround yourself with my word and my people. Spend time in prayer, not just speaking to me, but listening for my voice. Seek counsel from those who walk in faith, for they can help you discern the path I have set before you. And above all, let your heart be still, for it is in stillness that you will find my peace. My precious child, you are not walking this path alone. Every step you take, I am with you, guiding you with a love that is eternal and unchanging. Even when the way feels unclear, know that I am leading you to a future filled with hope and promise. Trust in me, and you will see that my plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. Let my guidance be the light that shines in your darkest moments, and the anchor that holds you steady when the storms rage. You are deeply loved, and I am here, now and always, walking beside you, guiding you in every step, finding strength through faith. My beloved child, in moments when the weight of life presses down on you, when trials feel unending and your spirit grows weary, I want you to remember this. I am your strength. You do not have to face the storms of life alone. I am here, standing beside you, ready to lift you up and carry you through even the darkest of days. Your strength does not come from your own might, but from your faith in me. As it is written in Isaiah 41:10, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. These are not just words to comfort you. They are my promise, unbreakable and eternal. When you feel weak, know that your weakness is an invitation for my power to work within you. Just as Paul said in 2 Corinthians 12:9, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Embrace your moments of frailty, for they are where my strength shines brightest. In your struggles, I am shaping you, molding you into a vessel of resilience and grace. But my child, to draw from my strength, you must first let go of the burdens you cling to so tightly. Surrender your fears, your doubts, and your anxieties to me. Lay them at my feet and trust that I will carry them for you. As Jesus said in Matthew 11:28-30, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Let my rest renew your soul and restore your spirit. Consider this, a tree battered by fierce winds but did not break. Its roots grow deeper, anchoring it firmly in the soil. You are like that tree. The storms you face are not meant to destroy you, but to deepen your roots in me. With each trial, you grow stronger, your faith becomes firmer, and your soul is prepared for greater things. I know, my child, that the challenges you face may sometimes seem unbearable. The world may tell you to rely on your own strength, to power through difficulties alone. But I tell you this, your strength lies in knowing that you are never alone. When the battles of life rage on, call on me. Let me fight for you. Let me be the shield that protects you and the rock on which you stand. You may wonder how to find this strength when life feels so heavy. Begin by coming to me in prayer. Speak to me as you would to a trusted friend. Share your worries, your fears, and your hopes. In those quiet moments, I will fill your heart with peace that surpasses all understanding. This peace will guard your heart and mind, giving you clarity and courage to face what lies ahead. Next, surround yourself with my word. It is a wellspring of wisdom, a source of guidance, and a reminder of my love for you. Meditate on verses that speak to your soul, like Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Let these words become your anchor in times of uncertainty. But faith is not just about prayer and scripture. It is about action. Trust in me enough to take the next step, even when the path is unclear. Step forward with confidence, knowing that I am lighting your way. Remember the words of Psalm 46 verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Let these words propel you into action, for faith without works is like a flame without fuel. And my child, do not forget the power of community. Lean on those I have placed in your life, family, friends, and fellow believers. Together you will find strength in unity. As Ecclesiastes 4:12 reminds you, though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. When you feel your strength failing, lift your eyes to me. Let your heart find rest in my presence. Imagine a river, endlessly flowing, its waters calm yet powerful. My love is like that river, constantly renewing you, giving you the strength to endure and the courage to persevere. Finally, my beloved, remember this. Your trials are temporary, but my love and strength are eternal. Every struggle you face is part of a greater purpose, a divine plan that I have set for your life. As you walk through valleys, know that I am there with you, guiding you to the mountaintops. Your faith is the bridge that will carry you across. So take heart, my child. Do not let fear or doubt steal your joy. You are stronger than you know because I am within you. My power, my love, and my peace will never leave you. Trust in me, lean on me, and you will find strength beyond anything you have ever imagined. You are my child, my masterpiece, and my delight. Let my strength sustain you today and always. Recognizing your worth in God's eyes. My beloved child, do you truly understand how precious you are to me? I crafted you with care, with purpose, and with a love that surpasses anything this world can offer. In a world that often measures worth by accomplishments, possessions, or the approval of others, I want you to know this truth. Your worth comes from me alone. It is unshakable, eternal, and beyond compare. When you look in the mirror, I want you to see more than just your reflection. Look deeper and see the masterpiece I have created. In Psalm 139:14 it is written, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. These words are not just for others, they are for you. I formed you in your mother's womb, weaving every detail of your being with my hands. Nothing about you is an accident. Yet I know how easy it is to forget this truth. The voices of the world are loud, and they often speak lies. They may tell you that you are not enough, that you must change to be accepted, or that your value depends on the opinions of others. But my child, these are not my words. I have never asked you to seek the approval of the world. Instead, I ask you to rest in the knowledge that you are already loved and accepted by me. When you allow the hurtful words of others to take root in your heart, you are forgetting the worth I have given you. You are my creation, and I have placed within you a value that cannot be diminished by the opinions of others. You deserve to be treated with respect, to be surrounded by those who uplift and encourage you. Let go of the need to prove your worth to others, for in my eyes, you are already worthy beyond measure. Consider this. If an artist creates a painting, its value is not determined by those who view it. Its worth lies in the intention and care of the artist. In the same way, your worth comes from me, your creator. My love for you is not based on what you do, but on who you are. You are mine, and that is enough. However, I know there are times when the world's judgment feels overwhelming. In those moments, remember the words of Isaiah 43 verse 1. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Let these words remind you that you belong to me, and nothing can take that away. I also want you to know that setting boundaries is not selfish. It is necessary. When others mistreat you, it is not my will for you to endure their harm in silence. Protecting your heart honors the person I made you to be. As Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Draw boundaries with those who steal your joy or play with your emotions. Choose relationships that reflect my love, relationships that build you up rather than tear you down. At the same time, I urge you to let go of anger and resentment. Do not let the actions of others define your peace. Instead, offer them forgiveness, not because they deserve it, but because it frees your heart to heal. Remember, forgiveness is not for their benefit, but for yours. It allows you to move forward without the weight of bitterness holding you back. My child, your worth is also reflected in the purpose I have given you. You are not here by chance. I have placed gifts and talents within you, not just for your benefit, but to bless others and glorify my name. When you walk in your purpose, you are living as the person I created you to be. How can you begin to recognize your worth in me? Start by spending time in my presence. In prayer, let me remind you of who you are. Read my word, for it is filled with promises that declare your value. Surround yourself with people who reflect my love, who remind you of your beauty and strength when you forget. And above all, trust me. Trust that I see you, even when the world overlooks you. Trust that I know you, even when you feel misunderstood. Trust that I love you, even when you feel unlovable. You are my child, and nothing can separate you from my love. My beloved, I created you for greatness, not as the world defines it, but as I define it. You are here to bring light into the darkness, to reflect my love to those around you, and to live a life filled with purpose and peace. Your worth is not up for debate. It is written in the heavens, sealed by my love, and declared by my sacrifice. When you walk in the knowledge of your worth, you honor me. Let my love be the foundation on which you stand, and let my words guide your heart. You are my creation, my delight, and my treasure. Live today knowing that you are cherished, valued, and deeply loved, now and forever. Overcoming challenges with God's guidance. My precious child, life often feels like a journey through unknown and sometimes treacherous paths. There are days when the weight of your struggles presses heavily upon your heart, and the darkness seems too thick to see beyond. Yet, I tell you this, you are not walking through these trials alone. I am with you, guiding you every step, even when the way feels unclear. The challenges you face are not meant to destroy you, but to shape you, refine you, and prepare you for the blessings I have in store for you. I know the trials you endure may feel overwhelming. The storms rage and the winds howl, threatening to break you. But remember this, I am the anchor that holds you steady. As it is written in Psalm 46:1, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Let these words be the foundation of your hope. When the waves crash against you, cling to me, for I am greater than any storm you will ever face. Do not be afraid to bring your struggles to me. Lay them at my feet, and trust that I am working through them for your good. As Romans 8:28 declares, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Even when you cannot see the purpose behind your pain, trust that I am weaving it into a beautiful tapestry, one thread at a time. Every trial you face is an opportunity to grow closer to me. When life feels heavy, turn to me in prayer. Share your fears, your doubts, and even your frustrations, for I am not offended by your honesty. I welcome your vulnerability, for it is in these moments that I can fill you with my strength. As you pour out your heart to me, I will pour my peace into you, a peace that transcends understanding and guards your heart and mind. Think of the story of Joseph. Betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and imprisoned for a crime he did not commit, Joseph endured unimaginable hardship. Yet through it all, I was with him, guiding him toward the purpose I had for his life. What others meant for harm, I turned into good, elevating Joseph to a position of great influence and using him to save many lives. In the same way, I am working in your life. The challenges you face now may be preparing you for a greater purpose than you can imagine. But my child, do not try to face these challenges in your own strength. When you lean on your own understanding, you may feel overwhelmed and defeated. Instead, lean on me. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds you to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Let go of the need to control every outcome and trust that my plan is perfect. There will be times when the enemy whispers lies into your heart, telling you that you are not strong enough, that you cannot overcome what lies ahead. Do not listen to these lies. Remember the words of Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you will prevail. The battles you face may be fierce, but with me by your side, you are already victorious. When fear threatens to take hold, replace it with faith. When doubt clouds your mind, speak my promises aloud. My word is your weapon against the lies of the enemy. It is a sword that cuts through the darkness, bringing light and truth to your soul. Hold tightly to my promises, for they are unchanging and eternal. Take courage, my child, for even in your weakest moments, I am your strength. Do not be discouraged when you stumble, for I am here to lift you up. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to the victory I have prepared for you. And remember this, challenges are not just about endurance, they are about transformation. As gold is refined in fire, so too are you being refined through your trials. The fire may feel intense, but it is purifying you, strengthening your faith, and drawing you closer to me. James 1:2-4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." You are not meant to walk this path alone. I have placed people in your life to support and encourage you. Lean on them just as you lean on me. Together, you can face any challenge with faith and hope. Finally, my beloved, remember that every challenge has a purpose. Though the road may be difficult, it leads to a destination filled with my blessings. The trials you face are temporary, but the strength, wisdom, and character they build within you are eternal. Trust in me, and know that I am guiding you every step of the way. You are my child, my treasure, and my joy. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hold on to me, and together we will overcome every obstacle. The victory is already yours, for I am with you, now and always, living with purpose and peace. My beloved child, have you ever stopped to wonder why you are here? In the rush of life, it is easy to lose sight of your purpose, to feel as though you are wandering without direction. But let me assure you, you were created for a reason. I formed you with care, with intention, and with a divine purpose that only you can fulfill. In Jeremiah 29:11 I declared, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." These words are not just for a distant future, they are for today. For this very moment, your life is part of a greater design, one that reflects my love and reveals my glory. But I know how difficult it can be to find peace in a world filled with noise, pressure, and endless demands. The world often tells you that your worth lies in achievement, in how much you can accomplish or how well you meet its expectations. Yet I tell you this, your worth lies in being, not in doing. You do not have to prove yourself to earn my love, for you are already enough. My child, peace is not found in the frantic pursuit of success, but in aligning your heart with the purpose I have set for you. To live with purpose is to walk in step with me, to trust in my guidance even when the path ahead is unclear. Start by seeking my presence in the quiet moments of your day. As Psalm 46:10 reminds you, "Be still and know that I am God." In the stillness, you will hear my voice, not in the roar of the wind or the shaking of the earth, but in the gentle whisper that speaks to your soul. Living with purpose also means letting go of the burdens that weigh you down, fear, doubt, and the need for control. Trust that I am working all things for your good, even when you cannot see the outcome. As Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him." Let go of what you cannot change and allow me to carry those burdens for you. Peace does not mean the absence of trials, but the presence of my love in the midst of them. When the storms of life rage around you, remember that I am your anchor. My peace is not fleeting or dependent on circumstances. It is a gift that remains steady, even in chaos. Jesus himself promised this in John 14:27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. Do not let the world dictate your pace or your priorities. Instead, align your life with the purpose I've given you. Spend time in prayer, reflecting on the gifts and talents I have placed within you. These are not accidents. They are tools to fulfill the mission I have entrusted to you. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, and every moment of faith is a step toward living out your purpose. Let me remind you that living with purpose does not mean striving for perfection. You were not created to carry the weight of perfectionism. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. When you fall, do not dwell on your mistakes. Instead, rise again, knowing that my love for you is unwavering. As you pursue your purpose, remember to make space for rest. The world may glorify busyness, but I call you to a rhythm of work and rest. Even I, the creator of heaven and earth, rested on the seventh day. Rest is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of trust. It is in rest that you will find renewal, strength, and the clarity to hear my voice. Lastly, live with gratitude. Gratitude transforms your perspective, allowing you to see my hand at work, even in the smallest details. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you open your heart to the abundance of blessings I have given you. As 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. My child, living with purpose and peace is not about achieving a perfect life, but about trusting in a perfect God. Let your heart rest in my promises, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. When you align your life with my purpose, you will find a peace that the world cannot offer. A peace that sustains you, strengthens you, and fills you with unshakable hope. So take courage, walk in faith, trust in the purpose I have for you, and let my peace guide your heart. You are my masterpiece, my beloved, and I delight in watching you step into the life I have planned for you. You are deeply loved, eternally cherished, and divinely guided. Live with purpose, and let my peace fill your soul, today and always. My beloved child, as we reach the close of this message, let my words settle in your heart. I have reminded you today that I am your guide, your strength, and the source of your peace. Each trial you face is shaping you, preparing you for the blessings I have planned. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect, even when you cannot yet see the fullness of my plan. Know that your worth is unshakable, for it comes from me. You are not defined by the world's judgments or expectations, but by my love, a love that is eternal and unchanging. You were created with a divine purpose, and every step you take toward that purpose honors me and fills your life with meaning. Now, take these truths and live them each day. Begin your mornings by seeking my presence, and allow my word to illuminate your path. In moments of doubt, speak to me in prayer, and I will renew your strength. Practice gratitude for the blessings that surround you, even in the smallest moments. And above all, walk in the peace I have given you, a peace that calms your heart and carries you through every storm. If this message has touched your soul, like this video and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily to continue receiving my words of guidance and encouragement. Share your stories of how my love has transformed your life in the comments below. Your testimony may be the light that inspires someone else to draw closer to me. Go forth, my beloved child, with faith in your heart and hope for the journey ahead. I am with you always, guiding you toward the life of purpose and joy I have designed just for you.